this is not to call you out. It's to show you how you can still get to where you want to be this year. Hello, welcome to this week's Wild Spirits News. My name is Sibylla, and today I ask you, did you achieve your goals or find your purpose in 2022? At the beginning of this year, I published an episode called Find Your Purpose in 2022. If you've been here for a while, you might have seen it. There's a link in one of the corners of the video to it, but don't worry, you don't have to have watched this episode in order to follow this one. It's fine. I just wanted to say that we actually did this at the beginning of this year. And now, with little over 2 months to go in 2022, yes, I know, I can't believe it either, I thought it's time to take stock. And we will do this today, and we'll do it gently and guilt-free, and with an emphasis on the steps that you can take to still achieve what you set out to achieve this year, even if you feel like you're behind, and even if you feel like you have made no progress whatsoever this year. I promise. And that is your mission today. Task number 1 is no self-flagellation. This is an unusual task because it's not something you do, but it's something that you don't do. So I want to tell you, please don't beat yourself up if you're behind or if you haven't achieved what you set out to achieve. And I can tell you for a fact that if that is the case, it is not your fault. Human beings are not meant to do everything on our own. We are social animals, and unless you have major support, it's very unlikely that you achieve anything of significance. We don't like to hear this in our society where the individual is just put on a pedestal and we get told you can do anything you set your mind to. Yes, you can, but you need support. And if you look into history, almost anyone who ever achieved anything of significance had major support. So stop beating yourself up. Okay, we all know somebody who has achieved a lot of things on their own, but look at the price that they've been paying. I admire that, but when you do something big all on your own, it takes so much energy and so much effort that this energy necessarily is missing somewhere else in your life. It leaves a gap somewhere. This might be health. It might be mental health or emotional health. It might be your relationships. There's always some price that you pay, and it's possible to do this in a much less painful way and much, much more easily. Task number 2 is find your purpose. So like I promised, even if you feel like you haven't made any progress yet this year, you still can achieve what you set out to achieve in 2022, and you can still find your purpose if that's what you wanted to achieve or what you decide you want to achieve now. Here, I'll give you a couple of things that you can do that are the best ways that I know of for achieving your goals. And the first step is write them down. I don't know whether you're aware of this. I said it before. Research has shown that the 2% of people that are the most successful and the happiest and the most content of all human beings are the 2% who write down their goals and review these written goals regularly and adapt them, change them, drop some, add new ones, and so on and so forth. So write them down and review them regularly. You can start with that today. It doesn't have to be the beginning of a year, right? It's just an arbitrary date. You can do it any day. The second is get a coach. I'm shooting myself in the foot a little bit by recommending this because I always film these videos a little bit in advance, and as I'm filming this, I'm actually booked out. But by the time it goes live, I might actually have 1 or 2 spots anyway. If you're looking to find your purpose, I am indeed the expert. But if it's anything else, if your goals are health related, relationship, success, career, business, then there are other coaches. That is not my specialty. There are other coaches. There are amazing coaches out there. Do your research. Don't try to do it all on your own. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to get across with this point. See, if you have a leaking pipe in your kitchen and you're not a super DIY person, what you could do is watch YouTube instructions, read up about it, buy a lot of tools, and probably you could figure it out and actually fix it yourself. It would take a lot of time and energy, but you could do it. Or you could just hire a professional, pay a plumber to do it, and you would have to pay something, but it would be much faster and much more efficient, and usually a better job as well. The same goes for your life goals. Hiring a coach doesn't mean you're incapable. It just means it's the smarter way of going about it. It's faster, it's more efficient, it's an expert, and it'll get you further, faster, and with fun and more ease. So do find yourself a coach who specializes in whatever it is you wish to achieve. And number 3 is review this episode that I just posted the link before, but I'll also post it in the description. Don't worry if you missed that. You can watch it if you like. It's an episode like this of Wild Spirits News, and I give you steps to take towards finding your purpose. And it doesn't have to be in 1 year. Like I said, I did this because it happened to be the beginning of the year. But you can start it at any time you wish. Any time that you decide is day 1 will be your day 1. This brings me to task number 3, which is, as usual, let me know. Leave a comment below the video and tell me where you stand on this. I would really like to know where you stand with your goals this year. There will be no judgment. Literally, even if you say you're very behind or you feel bad about it, don't feel bad about it, number 1. And number 2, let me know and I will reply to every comment, I promise. If you would like some more, consider joining the community of Wild Spirits on wildspiritscoaching.com. You can fill in a little form there. You'll get 1 email per week, 100% spam free, with additional articles, additional information, recommendations of books and other resources. And sometimes you get exclusive offers that are only for my subscribers that nobody else ever gets to see. So go to wildspiritscoaching.com and sign up, or you can Google Wild Spirits Coaching. That'll get you to the website as well. Thank you for watching.